kaibigan, mag-like at mag-subscribe na. Tara na!
Traps. And these traps were so effective that none of the locals could catch salmon. So the locals, being smart, they decided to start stealing fish from the fish traps and selling them back to the big companies for money. Sounds great, right? Until these big companies realized, oh, we'll just hire guards. You know, we'll put everybody on a post and have them watch the fish traps. So they did that, and it being a tight-knit community, the locals were just paying off their cousins or their friends, and just kept taking the fish. And that kept going on and on and on. They developed a couple little things here and there. But it didn't really change the fish war, so essentially it became fish pirates at one time, until Alaska became the 49th state. And then they banned fish traps completely, and now it's no longer an issue. Pretty funny. Fish war, fish pirates. I don't know you can say that anywhere else. Yeah. I know a couple of my people have already heard my airplane story. Have you guys heard it?
No.
From another driver? No. Okay. Let me start by asking you how much an eagle weighs. Do you guys know? That's a big bird. That is big. 27 pounds. They weigh around 14 to 16 pounds. The females are a little bit bigger than the males, and they can carry it just about the same as their body weight. With that being said, this is how the story starts. There was an eagle that picked up a big salmon and was trying to fly with it, and decided, this is too much of an effort, I'm going to drop it. So she was flying right above this airport and dropped the salmon, and that salmon flew down and smacked one of the windshields of the airplanes. And the pilots were so shocked. Normally you'd say it was a bird strike, right? If you hit something in the air, it's called a bird strike. But they hit something on the ground, and it was a salmon. So they said, we have a salmon strike, or a fish strike. And so because of that laughing joke, they decided to paint the plane like a salmon. So now you know, if you ever see Alaska Airlines salmon painted plane, that salmon at one point got hit by a salmon. Yeah. Yep. That poor fish. Hey, he got a fly for a minute though. Yeah. Eagles are really cool. Their talons actually lock. So when they're flying, that they can't really get out of it unless they decided, I don't want it, and then they unlock them, which is really cool. Their wingspan is bigger than our arm span, which is cool. They're very big birds. Does anybody know our Alaska state bird? Anybody? Raven. It's called the willow ptarmigan. It looks kind of like a cross between a chicken and a pigeon. Yeah. Anybody know our state flower?
Forget-me-not.
Yep, forget-me-not. Brownie points to you. Alright. We're just about there. Almost. Are you guys celebrating anything fun for your cruise? Or just cruising to cruise? Any birthdays?
Yes.
No birthdays?
Yes.
It's your birthday? Oh, okay. You're about to call yourself out. I'm telling you. I was going to sing to you, too. Alright. We need a karaoke machine in here, right? And a bar, yeah. No bar. We get a lot of whales that come here to Ketchikan. They actually migrate down from Ensenada, and they come all the way down here with their newly born calves, and they feed off all the salmon. A humpback whale can eat as many as 1,000 salmon a day, if not more. So they are very active. And they do what's called bubble feeding, is where they go below the school of fish and blow a whole bunch of bubbles to confuse them. And then they swim really fast up to the top, open their mouth, and catch all of those salmon. And then they come all the way back down and smack. Yeah. Orcas do similar to that, if not chase them a little more. Orcas are a little more playful. Just testing the suspension, don't worry. It works, most of the time. Ah, there's your cruise ship, guys. Ready to go home? Almost. You guys stop in Canada next, right?
Yeah.
Just a quick maple syrup. Go get maple syrup, get back on the I almost said on the bus. On the boat, and then leave again, right? Yeah. What's to do on the boat? Is there any cool fun activities you guys like?
Eating.
Eat? You had me at eat. Alright, you had me at food. I've been talking about how I like to cook the entire day, so. What is it? Racetrack? They have a racetrack on there? Like go-karts or like? Oh, okay, cool. Are they go fast or are they like mid-slow? Oh, it sounds like you need to try it.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh, electrics. I bet they're pretty fast. Probably Tesla. No, probably not. Probably not.
What else?
Cool.
I crashed a few times.
Is there a laser tag? Laser tag?
I was expecting
Oh, that's
so
cool.
fast.
We got to get a bunch of the old people to play laser tag and just dominate these little kids. Are there a lot of kids on this cruise? No, not really? Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. I've done a couple cruises, and one of them had a ton of kids, and I was like, whoa, I need to not be here. Yeah. A lot of the Ward Cove employees actually live on that little ferry ship out there. It's called the Malaspania. I don't live on there, but a lot of the Ward Cove employees do. It's kind of like our dorms. This little Ward Cove market up here, soon you'll be able to see, has some of the best pizza here in Ketchikan. And it's just a little gas station, but they make it fresh every day, and it's fantastic. Fantastic. Wow, I almost said fantabulous. Yeah, I know. It's weird, but it has great pizza. It's like $5 a slice, and it's awesome. And trust me, I'm a food guy. I know what I'm talking about. It's good stuff. Does your guys' cruise ship?
Subscribe ka na. Tara na.
Mga kaibigan, mag-like at mag-subscribe na. Tara na!